Parker. Hi, Chef Jeremy Parker.
You know what I like to do? I like to eat right before I'm about to talk.
Isn't that the best?
It's just wonderful.
I like
we're professionals.
to spit food all over the set. It's one of my favorite. No, it's not. I'll set that down. We'll enjoy that later.
Nice to see you. Bring it in. My sister from another mister.
Oh my gosh, I love Jeremy Parker. This is a brand that you bring to us as a kitchen expert.
Yeah.
This is Kochblume.
Yes.
This is a brand that started at QVC QVC Germany.
Germany.
Was a bestseller in that space. Now a bestseller here. You're bringing us tools. Look at all these examples I wrote down. I'll talk to you about those in a little bit.
We better get to that.
What is this 5-piece cleaning set with soap dispenser all about?
Okay, so for cleaning, I don't just cook, I clean. I clean as I go.
That's nice.
And this is a way to clean up dishes if you have sauces, if you have things that, like my ketchup plate here, that, you know, if you're using a sponge, they just live on there. These, they sanitize, you can get into places that you normally can't. You get a plate brush, also good for cleaning nonstick cookware, for cleaning your grill. They're silicone, so they're heat safe to 500 degrees. Then you get your bottle brush, which you will use so much to get into little spaces, nooks, crannies, vases. You get 2 of our straw cleaners, which is also good for funnels and things like that.
So like your smoothie straw size and your standard straw
correct,
size.
yeah, 2 different sizes. And you get a squeeze bottle, which I love for dish soap, because I buy the big ones, and you can fill this up, and it looks nice on your countertop.
It all matches. You're so fancy. Okay, quickly, pointing. Here is the navy in the back, and we put all the utensils into the base of the soap dispenser. So there's the navy. This is your dark gray. Jumping on over this way. Boop, 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 boop. Here it is in red. And then I think we have a purple and a green, which are not there. So we do have purple and green as well. Yeah. Just so you know, if you look on, oh, here's the green on the table.
Yes.
And then you have the purple. Nick is snapping.
There's a purple right here in our Keurig to clean our Keurig. Okay.
Now, $19.99 means that they're $3.99 a piece.
That's crazy, because this is pure silicone, and you know silicone is expensive. It's not rubber, it's not plastic or anything like that. Let's start with this guy. So how do you clean a carafe? How do you clean bottles or things like this that have little tiny holes here, and you do your protein shake in here? So this will go into those spaces and get down to the bottom there, where I can clean around the bottom and get any of that dried wine, or maybe you have champagne flutes like this. You can go straight down, and just like a car wash, just go around in a circle here. So you can get into those places that you just have a hard time cleaning.
And it's gentle enough that it won't chip your crystal and your glass.
Yes, I love that. My wife has some wine glasses. I'm afraid to just touch them because they're so thin. So this will get into those, and maybe if you know anybody that has a baby.
Yes.
So it's the only thing I've really seen that will do this. Not just the bottle, this will go into the tip, and any of that dried milk or formula that might be in that tip, you can clean that out. And then you can sanitize this in your dishwasher. It is silicone. So let me move over to the next brush.
Love.
So again, this has a scraper on the back. It's soft enough so it won't scratch. If you have like a non-stick indoor grill, you want to clean it, use this. If you want to scrape it, use the scraper here. If you're doing plates, maybe you just want to clean up a plate here, take a look. You can just clean off your dish. I always clean the stuff before I put it in the dishwasher. That's just the way I roll. Now, you could use soap. Yeah, you could use soap if you like.
Are we sure this is $19.99?
So, it's amazing because
it comes separately. I remember $53
a change. Something like that. Yeah, and it's worth it at that price.
What?
But again, see, I can even suds this up, so you can get some suds if you want. It will take soap. And one thing that I love about this is that none of that ketchup, none of that barbecue sauce or mustard stays on this, unlike a regular brush. So right here we have, okay, we just have a little side-by-side comparison. This is oil, water, and then just some herbs and some things we put in here. So if you're using a regular brush or a sponge and you get oil on it, you just never get it clean again. I mean, no matter how much you try and wash these clean, they're gonna be grody. Okay. This here, again, because it's silicone, even with just water, you can rinse that clean. You can take the head off here and put this in your dishwasher and sanitize it and use it year after year after year.
And if it's too gross to hand wash, and if you have a dishwasher, you can pop it in the top rack of your dishwasher.
Yeah.
Couple things. I just want to point out this value. This is what I was speaking to a moment ago. $53.39. Look, the bottle brush, I'm pointing at Jeremy.
Go ahead.
I'm actually pointing at the graphic.
Right.
$15.95 for the bottle brush alone. $17.19 19 cents for the soap dispenser alone. And we're showing you why it's a good idea to use the silicone over the plastic.
Over the plastic. Sometimes the best time to clean a pan is when it's still hot. Maybe you have a barbecue or a grill and you want to do some oil and rub this on top of it. These are heat safe to 500 degrees. So see here, nothing melts here. If I pull this guy up, okay, do you see that? I don't know if you can tell. That is melted.
That's a fire.
That's no good. No bueno for that one. I could actually take this over here and use the scraper and scrape any of that stuff off of there too. So safe for your nonstick cookware, safe for your grills. You'll love this.
So we're going to show all the color options on QVC.com quickly.
Okay.
You can get all 5 pieces in the purple, which is on your screen now. You can get them in that beautiful green. You can also get them in dark gray, blue, navy, she said confidently. And then here is the popular red. Okay, more than 10,000 of these have already sold. There is no reorder on them. I want to call something out.
Yes.
The straw, these.
Oh, yeah.
These keyboards. In between the rows of your keyboard keys. If you have a disaster, you could use that. Charging ports on your devices. Our director right now, Tom, is saying shower heads.
Shower heads.
If you got nasty little nubs on the jets, you could use this set. The other thing, baby bottles, like you said, spout of your tea kettle.
Oh.
What's up?
You know, there's so many little places.
Expelliarmus. You could play Harry Potter. Juicers and blenders, like the little blend jets.
Yes.
Under the...
Inside your Vitamix as well. It'll fix blades. You can go inside and go around like that. And
coffee maker.
Coffee maker. How about your Keurigs right into here? When was the last time you cleaned these water reservoirs here that you put your water? So you're going to go here, get into that. How about your toaster oven? And remember, they're soft enough so they won't break. Like if you tried to clean your toaster with one of these, you're going to break the coil inside. You could actually, when was the last time you cleaned this? And it just get all those crumbs out of there. And you'll use them over and over and over again.
Do you know what I used this one for?
What's that?
The dryer vent.
For any of the lids.
Yeah, I got in there and I did a scoopy.
Yes.
And then I was like, well, now you're living in the laundry room. Because I think that this is brilliant for the where all the lint goes. Your vacuum attachments.
Okay.
Oh, you could.
And let's not forget, and your
about
cleats.
cleaning your plates?
And let's not forget this. This is awesome, by the way. For soap dispenser, get a nice bright color. It looks great. So much better than having like a big dish soap bottle that's all gunky. No matter if you look close, it dispenses it and it leaves no mess at the top.
Because Jeremy, we're classy.
Yeah.
We're classy.
We are classy.
We're classy. I adore you. It is so good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's good to be back on your show.
You know what? Hey, everybody continue to place your order. Very popular, V83151. Little reminder of our today's special value. It's the Technique 72 pound. That's not what it weighs. That's how much ice it makes. Of the countertop nugget ice maker